It is a Monday, January the 25th. Welcome to Up to the Minute. I'm Todd Duplantis. We've got your HCC news and information, the things you need to know to get your work week up and running. We're going to get you off your seat and get a little active in a few minutes. We'll have more on that in just a moment. But Raquel Sims joining us from Stafford. Good morning to you, Raquel.
Good morning, everyone, and I'm extremely excited for today's show. I hope everyone had a great week, but if you aren't doing so already, please like and subscribe to us on YouTube so that way you can keep up to date with all of our features. And remember to share this Up to the Minute so that everyone can see it, and follow us on all of our social media handles.
That's right, Raquel. So we're going to get an update on Stafford, what's going on out there in a few moments. Stick around, by the way, and you may want to get out a pencil and paper because we're going to have some exercise tips for you in a few moments.
Yes, I cannot wait.
All right. Stick around, Raquel. We'll be back with you shortly. And HCC Northwest, what's going on out there? We've got Student Life Coordinator Dominique Brown joining us this morning. Good morning to you, Dominique.
Good morning, Todd. We have a lot of great things coming up this semester, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah, so we got some great things going on, a great promotion you guys have going on, an initiative. We'll talk more about that in a second. Stick around. We'll be with you shortly. Okay, folks. You may remember a few months back, we talked about the V Sisters. They were working with Student Life, doing a program, doing a fitness routine based on twerking. We had them on the show. It was a big hit, and they are back today to talk with us about getting up and getting a little exercise in your life. We've got V. Renee Shepard and Veronica Russell, known as the V Sisters. Good morning to you, ladies.
Good morning.
It is good to see you. I see you're outside. It's somewhat of a nice day to be outside, a bit overcast, not raining at least like it's been for the last few days. So it's perfect day to be out this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got a nice breeze going on today. So it's actually a pretty good day to work out outside.
Now, you two have a company called V Power Fit Incorporated, and you work with HCC teaching some classes. Maybe you can tell us a bit about your company and where you guys are right now. What location, where can people find you? But they can also find you online too.
Exactly. Well, first of all, we really want to thank Lewis Earl and Christian Andrews of HCC Rec for bringing us in. They've been great to us, and we just love working with the HCC family, so thank you. We actually are online, vpowerfit.com, and we have actually a Patreon that we're allowing our online users who are maybe COVID scared or don't have a whole lot of time in their schedule to break away to log in and get all the fitness advice, fitness tips, and actual workouts that they need. So vpowerfit.com is where you can find us, typically online. We also offer classes, periodically in-person classes, but because of the climate, of course, we always try to make sure that safety's first and we can accommodate the people that we bring in for space.
Now, when we talked to you ladies before, we talked particularly about the twerk out class. Have you incorporated the name twerk out into the routine yet?
We will. We're coming back this semester, so we'll be happy to advertise it as twerk out this
Thank
semester.
you so much for that.
Right.
Now, one thing we want to clarify, because we talked about here, and you put it very well last time we met. You said the twerking gets them into the class, but this is a very high intense energy exercise class. The twerk out brings them in, but they're really there for the exercise.
Yes, exactly. Like I said last time, there's twerking, but it's heavy on the fitness part. It's about only 20% twerking, actually. So it is a female and male friendly class. We offered, moderations for the guys, and it's heavy on the fitness. We want you to get through each song, whole song. I give you a few breaks, but it's pound for those 30 minutes. You got to make the most out of those 30 minutes we have.
We want to let everybody know we're going to be talking with the V Sisters throughout this segment. At the end of the show, we'll put links to their website where you can sign up for their classes and learn more about everything they offer. Okay, you've got something you're launching called Power Player One. Tell us about that.
So our Power Player community is actually our Patreon, as she discussed. We ran into we wanted to run this online thing as far as we can. And two, a lot of people were having a hard time getting to our classes and they want to support. So this was our way to reach the masses, as you say, where if they want to support us, they can join. If you're looking for good home workouts, online fitness that you can do in the comfort of your home, it's a perfect place. We're giving tips, we're giving workouts, discounts to classes, all the things on our Power Player community.
And you have some classes we want to talk about. One of them caught my attention because it involves tacos. How does that fit into a workout? Because sign me up.
So one semester we did Trap Fit Tuesday, and so we had a chef on my podcast who is a great friend of ours, and he does healthy cuisine called Fresh Cuisine. He can also be found online at My Fresh Cuisine or Eat Fresh Cuisine, right? Very healthy. He gave us a variety of different taco options, vegan, what's another one? Turkey, you know, but all of it was very, very healthy, right? Yeah. So I was like, well, you know what? We get a little hungry after bouncing around all class long. Well, and so how could you miss out on Taco Tuesday? Right? So
I mean, it makes complete sense to me. I'm all for it. You know, and I've always been a big proponent. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Tacos can be healthy. You put lots of lettuce and tomato, you got your cilantro, your onions, maybe a little bit of meat, a little bit of cheese, and it's on maybe a fresh corn tortilla. What's not healthy about that?
Right. Exactly. You'll do a fajita with mushrooms sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good. Really good.
Now, Valentine's Day is coming up, and you've got a couples class that's coming up to kind of help you and your Valentine get in shape.
Yes.
Exactly. So we do offer a heels class. So this is kind of get your Valentine's weekend started. You bring your partner, learn a little chair dance that you can take home for the Valentine's weekend. So it's a really fun class.
Yes, I'll get your core working and I'll get you all stretched out. You'll be nice and ready for Valentine's.
Already. All right. That sounds like a good one too. I know things, we talked a bit about this last time you were on the show, but you guys really had to change your whole pivot, your whole delivery of instruction because of COVID. Maybe you can tell us what you've done since that and where you are now, because I know you have some in-person classes.
Yeah, so for COVID, we did a couple of things. So one, we did move our classes outside. So we've had a few that were at the gym, but outside. Right? We've had a few in the park, and then also requiring the mask. And the main thing was going online. So we really appreciate HCC because you guys kind of jump-started our online classes where we were able to do our classes for you guys and then offer it online to the people who couldn't come into class.
Yes, you helped us tweak our format so that it was more effective.
Yes.
Well, you know, a lot of us are all sitting around on a computer all day long, and you've got some workout tips. Maybe you can show us a few of those for the quarantined many of us right now.
Yes. We'll be happy to. You ready?
Get ready. Let's do it.
Okay. So we are actually going to show you guys how we build out our at-home workouts. So normally in our workouts, we always want to start with the warm-up, something that'll get your heart rate going. And because we're dance fitness, you take a normal jumping jack, you got to put it to some music, right? So you may reach and down and down.
Get up.
And reach and reach.
Get up.
And down and down. Adding some fun to that jumping jack.
Yes.
Now, secondly, you like to pick a body part that you want to work out. We love working out those legs, those glutes. So one of our favorites is we'll actually pivot and stretch and stretch. So we pivot to the music, pivot, dance it out, and stretch and stretch. All right. Another for our legs. Now this one is a really good burner. I use it in class a lot for the twerk fitness. We call it around the world. So you actually do lunges. Lunge forward, center, squat to the side,
Seconde,
lunge back,
arrière,
and one more squat. And then you do the other side. Left
passé,
leg,
passé,
squat,
seconde,
go back,
arrière.
and we squat again. That's around the feel that burn.
Well, you know, I'm usually run, but everything you look like you're doing now would be great for runners. I think I can do those things, you know.
Exactly.
Some of the things that I don't think I could do, but that I think I could do.
You can do it. Yes.
No problem. And then one last thing, we actually love to add abs in every workout. Who doesn't want abs, right? So for some good standing abs at home, we'll actually cross. Yeah, cross and side. Then you do the other side. Side, cross. Side, cross. Side, and cross. Those are good standing abs for the abs and the obliques. Get those love handles that you gained during COVID.
Get them down.
And then, of course, always want to stretch it out at the end. Super, super, super important.
We talked about stretching. You ready?
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I usually don't.
So one that you might be familiar with is putting your heel, toes to the sky.
Yep.
Stopping the back knee. Keep the hips square and let the hips rotate back. Keep your heart to the sky. Oftentimes when we get around to touching our toes, we have a habit of just dropping down. You want to keep your heart to the sky when you stretch. Breathe in deep, belly deep, and then push the air out slowly. Okay? Same thing if you relax the foot, drop the hips, and let the hips rotate forward. Don't lean back. Stay centered and let the hips rotate forward. Keep this knee soft. Just the side, it just looks like a little lunge. You keep it forward, yes? And you do that on both sides. But the key is breathing. In through the nose, belly deep, and heart to sky. And let the body fall forward. Yes? And you can do that on each side. You can stretch to this side, turn, go all the way around the world. Yeah?
Well, you know, breathing is a huge part of these techniques. I know you can't emphasize that enough.
Huge, yes.
A lot of people think, oh, whatever, I don't need to worry about that. But that really is key to any, I believe key to really any exercise is learning how to breathe and getting your pace and all that stuff. Let me ask you this. When most people are taking your classes, do they leave the camera on or off?
We've noticed our viewers are a bit shy. We have the camera off during the workout. But normally at the end, they'll come on and say bye and say hi and how they're out of breath and laying on the floor. And so we usually meet them at the end.
Right. Yeah, mine will come on, but they're still a little bit shy.
A little bit shy.
They'll be on, but they'll be...
V. Renee Shepard and Veronica Russell, the V sisters, and they're the co-owners of V PowerFit Incorporated. We love having you on the show. You're welcome anytime. And we're going to put the links to your fitness classes in the social media post for our show. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us back.
Thank you so much.
We'll see y'all again.
All righty.
All right, we're going to move on to our HCC portion of the show. We've got Dominique Brown, Student Life Coordinator, HCC Northwest. Dominique, I know with Student Life, and I think Rec Sports work with groups like the V Sisters to do a lot of presentations online. I know you've been busy with that as well.
Right. So recreational sports mostly focuses on the health and wellness. So they're the one putting on those great classes. Great job, guys. Student Life typically focuses on additional student engagement through student leadership opportunities, some of the additional events that you guys will hear about coming up and initiatives. And we also provide a lot of support to our student clubs and organizations that are very active, guys.
You've also got something going on, and I'm always intrigued by these hacking events, and this is Northwest Life Hacking Workshop. You have some of them coming up, and why don't you tell us about that and really what they're all about, because they provide some very useful tips.
Yeah, so we do have, the Life Hacking Series is a collaboration with the Northwest Career Services and Library Services Department in conjunction with the Student Life Department. And so what we did was we got together and we really wanted to focus on study or soft life skills that students may not be getting in the classroom. So just some extra engagement outside of the classroom. And so we focus on these life skills that are important. So we have various topics, and some of the topics that we have this semester are stress lessons. So how to deal with stress. There's a lot of stress going on, especially in this virtual environment. We also have a financial literacy class on credit. That's very important for college students at this time. We have study skills, and then we also have 10 things that you need to know about work, in addition to some other things that we have going on. And so those particular classes are about 45 minutes. They can include specific experts in that particular field, or we have a lot of faculty members who have stepped up and really volunteered to share this additional information with our students, which is pretty great.
And for those who are interested and also concerned about COVID, I understand you got an update with an epidemiologist coming up.
Yes, so we have Dr. Kathy Triosi, and she is an American specialist on infectious diseases, specifically specializing in HIV and hepatitis. She's also an associate professor at UT Health and focusing on community health and policy. So last semester we hosted this, and it just went really, really well. We had a great turnout. It was very informative. So we thought that, especially still in today's climate, that it was important to bring her back.
And you do a number of these district-wide chats with our students. Do those seem to be pretty popular, where students can come and interact with the guests and maybe get some of their questions answered? Maybe you can tell us about a few of those you have upcoming.
Yeah, absolutely. So actually they're starting this week. Our first one is tomorrow, starting with kicking off with our tutoring department, but we do have tutoring, financial aid, technology resources, which is very important in our climate today. So we're going to be talking about Wi-Fi hotspots, Canvas resources with the IT department. We also have the bookstore, and then we also have the library services. So these are all essential resources to our students during this particular time. And so the sessions are about 45 minutes to an hour. So there is the representative from that particular department, and they come in, they share important information about their actual department in general, but also during this particular time. They also provide information about frequently asked questions. So like, I'm sure there's a lot of questions that they get on a regular basis. And so they're going to cover that particular information, as well as provide their contact information. So how do you get in contact with this particular department during this time? And so they're going to go over all of that information. And then throughout the actual presentation, students are able to drop general questions in the chat that will be presented to the speaker at the time, and they'll be able to answer those real time. General questions is the key.
I know February is right around the corner. We're just a few days away from it, and we're looking at heart health awareness and also women in leadership. And you guys have something planned for Go Red Day?
Yes. So shout out to Janet May, Anita Reynolds, and Roy Byers from Recreational Sports. So Rec Sports, Women in Leadership, and Student Life have teamed up this semester for Heart Health Awareness Month. And so February 5th is National Go Red Day. And so we are shipping out exclusive HCC Go Red t-shirts, which if you guys watch the virtual coffee break tomorrow will be shown on screen. But we ordered about 370 shirts, and we've given out about 250 to date. So there are some shirts still left, but we are shipping out shirts to faculty, staff, and students, and they're able to wear those shirts. And then we ask them to walk February 5th, which is again National Go Red Day. And we're asking them to walk for about 30 minutes in their shirts and tag us on social media using the hashtag HCC Go Red for Women. If you do not get a shirt, it's okay. We still ask you to participate and just wear a red shirt. But it's a great initiative, and all you have to do is walk for 30 minutes and post.
Okay, so how do I get one of those shirts? Because I'll probably run that day, but I'll wear the shirt. So can you hook me up?
Yeah, absolutely. I can definitely hook you up.
All right. So another thing I want to get hooked up with are these sweatshirts you've got. And you got one on now for the Swoop 1971 initiative. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we are approaching our 50-year anniversary, and so we wanted to do something really cool. And shout out to the student life team. So I'm only one of 6 people, you guys. So we do have Carl Mays at Central, Ashley Rhodes at Northeast, Regina Wilson at Southwest, Armando Galvin Cruz is at Southeast, and Jenna Weiss at Coleman. And so we got together and we really wanted to find a different way that we can incentivize participation. So especially when we're on campus, we're used to giving out food.
Yeah.
Free food brings everybody all the time.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do something creative to create some additional student engagement through the virtual environment. And so we created Swoop 1971 Eagle Points. And so what it is students are able to participate in speaker events like the COVID-19 update or our life hacking events, and they're able to earn points. They can use these points to redeem exclusive HCC student life swag. So we have everything from earbuds, wireless earbuds, to tumblers, umbrellas, duffel bags, and custom HCC exclusive student life hoodies. And so yeah, they're able to redeem that through collecting points just by participating and showing up to the event and getting great information.
I certainly, and you mentioned Carl's name, and I'm going to miss this year because, working at district offices, we're only a few blocks from Central. Every February around Mardi Gras, Carl would have a Mardi Gras celebration. And he'd boil crawfish, and have all types of things going on. People would dress in costumes. It was a lot of fun. So I know you guys miss having those in-person events. You're doing a wonderful job with what you do online, but nothing really can replace those in-person events, which unfortunately we have to miss this year.
Right. So we're getting as close as possible. So it's not the exact same, but it's still great. And so you mentioned the Mardi Gras celebration, and we will have that this particular semester coming up. It'll be a virtual Mardi Gras celebration. We'll have a DJ, a belly dancer, as well as a band. So everyone's welcome, and I hope everyone comes.
Well, even New Orleans is doing their Mardi Gras celebration virtually this year. First time ever. It's a bizarre world we're living in right now, Dominique. All right, Dominique Brown, the coordinator, HCC Student Life Coordinator at HCC Northwest. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
We're going to put the links to all the events in the social media post for the show, and check out Student Life. Make sure you find their Facebook page and follow them. They have some incredible stuff going on, and you really do a great job keeping our students connected.
Thank you so much.
All right, we are going to move on to our news and announcements, starting off with Raquel down in Stafford. Good morning again, Raquel. What you got going on out there?
Well, good morning again. And I have my notes in my pad, and I was just blown away by the V sisters and Dominique as well, because I learned a lot of tips. And of course, who would forget a Taco Tuesday? Okay.
Can't go wrong with that.
Cannot go wrong. But as you all know, we are creeping up to the beginning of our spring 2021 news for the Stafford Weekly News. So we're excited about that. That'll be starting up on February 5th. And so we are just, getting prepped and ready for that. So we're just excited about that, Todd.
And you also, let's go over, we were talking with Dominique about this, but Friday, February the 5th is Go Red for Women. Big month coming up, and well, go ahead and I'll let you tell everybody what's happening.
Yes, so heart disease is the #1 cause of deaths of women. So on the first Friday of February, every year, the American Heart Association sponsors the National Go Red for Women Day. As Dominique said, HCC's Women in Leadership, Student Life, and Rec Sports are sponsoring a virtual walk called And the Beat Goes On. I really love that. I love that it says And the Beat Goes On. It's happening February 5th. HCC students, faculty, and staff are asked to sign up and walk for 30 minutes. And then post pictures to social media using the hashtag HCC Go Red for Women. And it's the 4 like the number for women. Make sure you walk in style because the first 200 participants who sign up will receive a commemorative shirt delivered to their home. And also we will have Janet May, chair of HCC's Women in Leadership in this project every year on the show this Wednesday, January 27th. So you do not want to miss that. And please.
So I guess I can ask her for a shirt personally.
Yes, you'll get the
one way or another. I'm getting one of those t-shirts and I will hashtag it and post it. All right, here's something. If you're looking for a job, a member of my family recently lost her job because she was laid off due to COVID. And I said, hey, reach out to us at HCC because we've got these programs where they're completely free and you can get into the job market with very minimal training. And she was like, tell me all about it. So free IT training. Harris County is offering a grant for a workforce training program to jumpstarting IT careers for HCC students. It's free of charge, free. Can't beat that. It's an 18-week program that starts January the 30th and runs through June 15th. It's on Saturdays only, folks. So if you're working a part-time job, working during the week, looking to upgrade your career, take this course. It's 1 day a week, 18 weeks. And get this, when you are trained as a computer support, I think it's a computer support specialist, they'll help you find a job, and these salaries start around $55,000 a year. You can't beat programs like this. hccs.edu/free-training. We'll have the link in the social media post. Sign up for it today. You have to qualify. Sign up for it today because this is a very limited program. The spots are going to fill and it won't cost you a dime to get the training and the certification. Okay, fast track training for free. Raquel, we've got other programs that won't cost you anything and we can get you trained in those too.
Yes, speaking of free training, HCC has a list of training programs that can get you in and out. Hear me clear, in and out fast and then into a high demand job. Better still, HCC can help you pay for the training if you qualify. These jobs include certificates for everything from air conditioning to cybersecurity to logistics to welding. Come on now, welding, you cannot beat that, honestly. Please go to our website and search Fast Track Training. It's Fast Track Training again, and we will have that in the link on our post for after the show as well.
Now, if you're taking courses, say you're going to sign up for Second Start, we'll talk about that in a second, and you need financial aid. Well, we can get you assistance. In-person financial aid appointments are being taken. As mentioned, it's by appointment only, no walk-ins. Go online and book an appointment with financial aid at hccs.edu/FinAid contact. Yeah, we'll put the link for that in the social media post for the show as well. Okay. Spring semester 2021 is underway. No problem. We've got year-round enrollment here at HCC, and the Second Start registration is underway as well. Classes start for Second Start February 16th. Now, keep in mind, we're doing things a little bit different until after spring break as we watch the COVID cases around Harris County. But one thing for sure, online classes, Raquel, you can sign up for those. They're going to happen no matter what.
Yes, it's going to be online anytime, as it sounds. Take classes online at any time, and they have an online schedule. Please take classes online at a scheduled time. You never come to campus, but log in at a specific time you select. And there are also other options as well, including the Flex Campus and the lab-based courses. Now the Flex Campus is all in person. Classes are postponed, but scheduled to resume on February 22nd. However, students are still encouraged to sign up for the online classes. So don't forget to sign up for those online courses.
Yeah, let me clarify that. Flex Campus, though, classes will actually start after spring break. That's the target now. We're going to make an announcement on February 22nd. So February 22nd, you'll know more about our Flex Campus. Lab-based courses, some of them are happening in person, mainly the workforce courses. You will know when you sign up whether you can take a lab-based course that will meet in a very small classroom, or I should say with very small numbers in a classroom. According to CDC guidelines. For more information and to register, go to hccs.edu/now, and you can get registered today. All right, Raquel, we have got a big show tomorrow.
Yes, our 2021 special programming continues with our weekly culinary series featuring yet another longtime Houston restaurant, also located in the Upper Kirby district, though Arnaldo Richards and Pico's, called Bel Air Boulevard, home for 25 years, known as his Mex cuisine. Tex-Mex cuisine. I'm thinking that's what it meant to be saying. He will visit with us and whip up something delicious in Pico's kitchen. And I don't know about you, but I love Mexican food, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And Lillian
Pico's
Ball.
is wonderful. Yeah, I've been there many times, and I'm looking forward to that as well. We've also got Lillian Baldwin of HCC Northwest. We'll talk about our dual credit program, which is always a great topic. If you're a high school student or no one, they could be taking classes, enrolled in college, and get some college credits, if not even a 2-year degree by the time they graduate. We'll learn more about that tomorrow and Up to the Minute. Okay, Raquel, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me. I look forward to seeing you next Monday.
All right. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning live right here, 10 a.m. on Up to the Minute.